a Western Conference contest in this game. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. For myself, Kevin Harlan, and my broadcast partners, Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Welcome, everyone. Big story is the return of Eric Bledsoe from being injured.
Well, they lost a bit off their fastball when he was on the sideline with that injury, guys. Things really started to unravel for him shortly after he got hurt, and they couldn't quite piece it back together.
Yeah, and it wasn't just in their playing ability, Clark. It was their energy level, their attitude. You could see they lost a big part of their soul as a team. So now that he's back, it's going to be interesting to see how long it takes for this club to get back in the groove.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Suns. Favors is out there at Blatch. Then there's Dragic. Then it's Green. And it's Crawford at the shooting guard. And so here's Portland. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
I thought overall, Kevin, it was mostly the defensive effort that hurt them. Just no energy, no purpose.
Steve, I thought they were late on their rotations. They didn't really communicate well, and as a result, they paid for it.
And Pheonix has possession. The Trailblazers knocking down the tray. Back to Dragic. Uncovered. That's good. Dragic has got his first points in this one.
You can't give him that shot. I mean, a few open looks are all it takes, and he can really get rolling.
Oh, ridiculous. Tore it down that time.
It's not possible what we just said. Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not probable. It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
And Oladipo kicks to Robinson. Pass to Oladipo. Lillard from outside. The shot is off. So Pheonix will take it the other way. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
And one of the factors in that game was they just couldn't get to the foul line and get enough points from the free throw line to make a difference.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanked off the rim. They were letting them hear about that.
How about this? They're shooting 80% so far. I know it's early, but offensively they look great.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
I briefly spoke with Jeff Hornacek. We talked about the impact players on these two teams, the ones who can take over a game single-handedly. And he told me that Michael Kidd-Gilchrist may already be in that category. He said he's a guy we've got to account for. He's just so relentless. If you're not ready to match his intensity level, he'll make you look bad. And Kevin, he said if they can limit his impact on the game, that will certainly help.
And thanks for that story, Doris. The Suns have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. It's Crawford with the drive. Crawford missing again. Portland leading. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Lillard with no one around. Portland no good that time either. Suns shooting it from their comfort zone so far. In this one, 57% from the field. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Jordan Crawford.
Substitution for the Suns. Eric Bledsoe.
Dragic against Lillard. And it's Dragic off the drive. And good on the basket. Book it. Dragic has got 6.
Well, they just gave him 2 points. Defensively, you're going to have to tighten things up here. That's not a good sign. Well, it wasn't too long ago that the Suns were selling first-round picks. Now the complete opposite. This team stacking up draft picks as they look to go young and rebuild this club.
He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a point guard sometimes, Clark.
Yeah, when he does decide to attack the basket, Kevin, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack with these two teams locked in such a close game.
I don't think you can say enough about the quarter he's having. Every one of his attempts has gone down.
And the push for new talent in Pheonix really seen from top to bottom. New GM, first-time head coach, and Jeff Hornacek.
Yeah, and they did an outstanding job. They're pushing to create a very positive culture. They're really giving everybody an opportunity to show what they can do. Thus far, the results are very impressive. Players in the NBA always look to compare each other, and one apt comparison that Eric Bledsoe received was mini LeBron. I mean, that's quite a high compliment, but I think it fits him.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Mirotic has checked in for Thomas Robinson. McCollum comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Ennis in for Victor Oladipo.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
And with Bledsoe, it was actually his teammate, Goran Dragic, who started calling him Mini LeBron. The more footage you see of him, the easier it is to agree with that statement.
Suns leading by 4. Misses in close.
Yeah, he's surprised he didn't make that one because he had a pretty clean look at the hoop.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Mirotic dishes to Lillard. To the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Shot by Ennis. Nobody around. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Obviously, he's not afraid of physical play, but he still needs to play in control.
And he definitely wasn't in control that time. Everybody in the building knew it was an over-the-back call.
And Portland making a change here. Blake's checked in. You talk about that nickname for Bledsoe, Mini LeBron. And for Bledsoe, Clark, it really all comes together when you see him in the open floor. He's like a tiny runaway train, and when he gets the ball, you know it's going to be in a fast pace.
Yeah, and he's really hard to slow down in the open floor, as you said, Kevin, and it's in large part due to just how strong he is for his size. Tyler Ennis, a 6'2" point guard out of Syracuse, was a big riser on draft boards in only one season in college. He led the ACC in assists and steals and had an outstanding assist-to-turnover ratio. Ennis is very sure-handed with the ball, and he also gained a reputation for being a big shot taker and big shot maker in his 1 year at Syracuse.
The shot's good from Plumlee.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out, that's the result you get right there.
Nah, he hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
And Tyler Ennis, so skilled, a great handle. He's able to play under control, too, at all times.
Yeah, very fundamentally sound, and he keeps a great balance between scoring and setting up his teammates. I like the fact that he stepped into big moments during this 1 year at Syracuse.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Takes a 3, and he gets the bucket. Here is Bledsoe. 11 points last game. They set the pick. Shoots from the line. Here's Plumlee. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Plumlee's got his second basket.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. The Suns on top, up by 6. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Fellas, the rebounding has been very strong. Excellent so far. Putbacks are very valuable, and they're getting some.
I think they're also getting some good looks in transition, doing a nice job of running the floor.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. They've got P.J. Tucker, Archie Goodwin out there at Bledsoe. Then it's Marcus Morris, and it's Blatch in at the 5 spot. Tucker the pass to Bledsoe. That pushes it to double digits.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Portland. Lillard comes in for Steve Blake. And for the Suns, Gerald Green comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dragic in for Goodwin. Lillard from outside. Pheonix grabs the miss.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
Some changes for Pheonix. Favors comes in for Marcus Morris. And Jordan Crawford is subbed in for Eric Bledsoe.
Jordan Crawford.
And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. And now a look at the 2K leaderboard to see which point guards have been playing the best perimeter defense during the last month. Second, Goran Dragic.
And with these guys, they're always going to give you an outstanding effort at both ends of the floor. And it takes very aggressive defense to put up steal numbers like that.
And that kind of aggression is exactly what you need from your point guard, Steve. At the point of attack, he sets the tone for your defense. And this bunch gives their counterparts very little room to operate on the perimeter.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Thomas Robinson, once the #5 pick in 2012, but he's bounced around a bit in his young career. He said, "I'm not going to play the victim. I'm a grown man. I didn't come into the league with the right mindset, but it's a good thing. It matured me as a person. It humbled me. I just have to play with emotion and make people know I'm on the court." Guys?
Yeah, with his hard-charging style of play, it makes sense. Thanks, Doris.
Well, Derek Favors still developing offensively. I think he's trying to refine his post game and his shooting touch, but the potential is still there.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And, you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
Both free throws good from Green. And for Favors, most of his shots, Clark, coming around the rim.
Yeah, a strong offensive rebounder. He can use his imposing physique to overpower a lot of defenders.
That's it, and his Suns' lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Damian Lillard. For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. And Bloch kicks to Dragic. That's good. Dragic has got 4 this quarter.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Here's Green. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Green's got 6 points.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
Lillard attacking. It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. That one off the back iron and out.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities, and that is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
Crawford against Oladipo. Kicks to Mirotic. Lillard from outside. Rebound Bloch. Bloch has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Dragic dishes to Green. And there's the foul. It'll go on Nikola Mirotic. A different look now for Portland. Aldridge comes in for Mirotic. And McCollum subbed in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And Pheonix also making a switch. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Andre Bloch. Favors against Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. Favors passes to Dragic. Drains the 3-pointer. Dragic has got 7 points for the quarter.
They've had the hotter hand in the first half so far, no question.
Yeah, it's because of all the high percentage shots they've been working for and getting.
Look at the impact Jordan Crawford has had. Let's look at some of his stats. How he performed last season. Averaged about 11 points a game last season. 3 assists and 2 rebounds. Just a great player to have in your arsenal for giving your starters some rest.
Steve, I agree with you. Not many teams can bring a shooter like him off the bench.
Man, the offense just gets hotter and hotter.
And they are really cooking now. You know what I like to say? You can microwave or you can cook with electricity or gas. When you're that hot, you're cooking with gas.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Phoenix. The pass to McCollum, and they get it. They get it back. Aldridge kicks to McCollum. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. McCollum's got himself on the board with 3 there. Suns leading by 20. Crawford dishes to Tucker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
Oladipo, the pass to McCollum. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
They're having much more success here in the second. After missing on a few chances that they had earlier. They've locked in and zoned in here now.
Crawford kicks to Plumlee. To the wing on the left. Here's Tucker. Damian Lillard pulls it in. Trailblazers trail by 20. From deep. And he gets the bucket. 9 points for C.J. McCollum.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
And it's Dragic off the drive. Plumlee, and the layup's good off the glass. Plumlee's got 8 points.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
And the basket by McCollum.
Starting to get a little momentum here after that scoreless first quarter.
46 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Crawford and Aldridge with the block. And he gets it back. Fires the three. Tucker can't get it to go. Portland's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. They get it again. Here's Oladipo. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
There's the dish to Tucker. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Crawford kicks to Plumlee. 6 to shoot. Here's Tucker. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Suns lead by 17. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Goran, just a quick question before you head off to the locker room. Is the varied offensive attacks the team has succeeded with tonight key to this nice lead?
Yeah, you know, if every player on the court is dangerous for basket, then it's much easier for us, you know. And for defense, it's tough.
All 5 guys a threat, guys. Always a pleasure to watch.
Thank you so much, Doris. We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You have to like what we're seeing from Goran Dragic.
It didn't take long to see what kind of game he was going to have today. He came out very aggressively and had a terrific first half.
You know, you look at his shot chart, it's all graped up. I mean, he's right at the rim. He's driving the lane again and again.
Robinson and Aldridge down low. Damian Lillard out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Kid Gilchrist in at the small forward. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Trailblazers trail by 19. Oladipo with the ball. Oh, look out!
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Pheonix has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game.
One thing that Damian Lillard has made abundantly clear in his first few seasons in the league is that he is a force when the game is in its late stages. Just steps.
Oh! Power punch right there. Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
Crawford drives in. And that one's good. Crawford's got his second basket of the night.
You know, he's not somebody they lean on for points, but when he does score, that's a bonus.
Lillard dishes to Kid Gilchrist. Shot from free throw range. Here's Robinson. Outside Kid Gilchrist. And Lillard kicks to Oladipo. Portland moving the ball around. Launches it. Lillard misses. Pheonix leading by 17. Here's Green. Can't hit from in close.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Lillard, the pass to Aldridge. Fade away.
Well, he had that height separation there on the mid-range jump shot. Really good job of taking advantage of that.
The Suns have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And it's Dragic off the drive. Here's Favors. Nails the baby hook. And the Suns lead by 17.
He's just going to punish you on the glass. It's pretty deflating right now when you're trailing and you continue to give up second chance baskets.
So for the Trailblazers, Mirotic is checked in for Robinson, and it's Ennis in for Oladipo. And for the Suns, Marcus Morris is checked in for Favors. Goodwin comes in for Jordan Crawford, and it's Eric Bledsoe in for Goran Dragic. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
Not only did they shoot a high percentage from the line, Kevin, but this team was outstanding in getting to the line at a high rate. You know, guys found a way to take it up a notch in terms of their free throw shooting. And that's always a key component in winning basketball games.
And Bledsoe, here we go. Pass to Ennis. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by the Suns. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And slam dunk by Kid Gilchrist.
A sensational run has them on the brink of tying it up or even taking the lead all of a sudden.
Steve, quite a turn of events here. I mean, they really snapped into focus in a hurry and tightened up their game at both ends.
Bledsoe dishes to Goodwin. Trying to find Bloch. He gets it to him, and that one's good. Trailblazers trail by 11. Here's Ennis. Great D that time from Green.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
He dishes it to Bloch. Now, here is Morris. Defense right on him. And that one's good. Morris has got 5. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Ennis with the ball. Now guarded by Bledsoe. Here's Aldridge. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Aldridge can do so many things on a basketball floor. It shouldn't really come as a surprise when he switches his style up. Last year, I thought he played a lot more with his back to the basket.
McCollum's checked in for the Trailblazers. Blake comes in for Lillard. And for the Suns, Plumlee, he's checked in for Bloch. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Archie Goodwin.
Portland has its hands full guarding against Green.
He's got 8 points, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
Well, he showed off how intelligent he is defensively. He understands where the ball is, where players are, what's happening in front of them.
And to add what you said about Aldridge, the years before his last season, he tended to face up to the basket and Clark shoot over people, which was fine as he was so gifted at it.
But I think with the change to the Blazers' offensive schemes and just the way the team wanted to approach the season, they needed more of a back-to-the-basket guy, and Aldridge was as dominant as ever stepping into that role, in addition to still being able to knock down that face-up jumper.
Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
But, you know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call.
McCollum buries the jump shot. McCollum's got 13.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
The shot's good from Plumlee.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor. I mean, their offense in the paint has not been up to par.
Here's McCollum. The three-pointer off the mark.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
Well, it's been all about pace and space with them. Tempo, the fast break points, just a huge advantage.
Yeah, they've been looking to push it all the time and to get that early offense, and they're doing it well. We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Bledsoe outside. Feeds to Green. Lots of room. Misses off the left iron.
That's not his shot there, guys. And whether you play D on him or not, he's usually going to miss that one.
And that one's good.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Pheonix leading by 13. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. Bledsoe kicks to Green. Bledsoe outside. Back to Green. Just 5 on the clock. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's McCollum. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Boy, he's putting up big numbers in that three-point column, guys.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. Bledsoe passes to Morris. Back to Bledsoe. Out to the right wing. From deep. Morris, no good. Here's McCollum. No good. Come on. And a moment here to look back at our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, no question, this was going to be the winner. Just take a look at the expertise he shows on this pass. Perfectly timed and beautifully placed.
Trailblazers trail by 13. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. We've got Jordan Crawford. Watch out there with Favors. Then there's Dragic, and it's Tucker in at the 3 spot. Oladipo, good.
That's 3 in a row, guys. 3 three-pointers consecutively. These guys are just raining in shots.
Yeah, the defenders can't be as soft as they've been on the perimeter there.
Favors dishes to Crawford. Now the feed to Dragic. Passes it to Bloch. Takes it off the glass. And the Suns lead by 12.
They've taken so many shots down there, and they're knocking them down. Really good looks in the paint.
No doubt the offensive philosophy today, pound that thing inside.
Oladipo, good.
It's 12 straight points coming off three-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
And another shot. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Look at the free throw percentage. Unblemished since halftime, Clark. That's pretty nice.
I'd go farther than that, Steve. How about perfect? Outstanding foul shooting in this game. And that confidence can be infectious. They're taking care of business on the charity strike.
Off target from 3-point range.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Crawford's shot is good.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
And Pheonix making a change here. Green's checked in. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Terry Stotts gave to his team during that last break. He is not pleased with the score and implored them to try to make a push right now, saying, "We don't have time, fellas. If we can't make a dent soon, I'll have to pull the plug." Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Mirotic Clark, the first ever 2-time winner of the EuroLeague Rising Star Award. The one most accomplished European prospects to enter the NBA in quite some time.
And you know, Kevin, his game has been compared to Dirk Nowitzki or Danilo Gallinari, and both of those guys are pretty versatile, high-quality, highly skilled players. So Mirotic, the stretch power forward, with really good intangibles, too.
Dragic gets the bucket.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
And the call will go against Thomas Robinson. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Well, he was boxed out, and when that happens, you know, at some point you have to just turn and get back defensively. That time he went right over the top.
Yeah, but you go straight on the top of another player's back, that's going to be a foul call every time.
Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Portland.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
Oladipo misses, and here's Pheonix. They're on a 12-4 run. And there's Green on the assist by Dragic. Dragic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Trailblazers trail by 20. Aldridge drives in, a baseline J, and too long on the shot. For Pheonix, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Crawford with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Over in the corner, Green. And he converts the layup. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Well, a new award in the NBA starting 2 seasons ago, the Twyman Stokes Best Teammate, and the first honoree was Chauncey Billups.
Portland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And the names of that award memorializes the incredible story of Jack Twyman and Maurice Stokes. Stokes, an NBA All-Star in each of his first 3 seasons, but in a game in 1958, he took a hard fall, hit his head, and thereafter became paralyzed.
One of the saddest and most moving stories in the history of sports. Stokes was waived by the team, and his family couldn't afford his gigantic medical bills, but his teammate, Jack Twyman, worked tirelessly on his behalf. A tremendous story of love, caring, and service in a tough situation.
A nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
Aldridge kicks to Lillard. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Kid Gilchrist. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Suns leading by 20. Dishes it to Green. And Oladipo pulls it down. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Lillard from outside. Pheonix grabs the miss. Watch has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
From 17 feet out, Lillard with the rebound. Lillard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the shot is good. And it's now 23 points for Victor Oladipo.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result, it may change. Well, tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. An impressive win for Pheonix.
And Clark, they really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Most definitely. They shot the ball extremely well. It's a game to be proud of.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
You know, the defense that time was just content to stay out of the way. I mean, no resistance at all. They let him do exactly what he wanted to right there.
Steve, no one looked too anxious to take him on.
No, you know, guys, I think that speaks to his strength and his agility. I mean, he's not a guy you want to stand in the way of as a defender.
Favors against Robinson. Favors passes to Dragic. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And Oladipo kicks to Lillard. Crawford dishes to Dragic. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Dragic with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Terrific defensive play to cut him off and square up.
And he took a shot. Excellent toughness to get in there and make a play. I love that kind of work.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Out of bounds, Pheonix will take possession.
Really poor decision on that pass.
We've got 33 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Crabbe. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Goodwin. Connects on the 9-footer. And the Suns lead by 18.
Well, the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way their home team played here today.
And they shouldn't be pleased. I mean, it's a very well-deserved win, Steve. They came into this building and weren't intimidated at all. They were the aggressors.
Looks like they're going to finish strong, but just aren't enough ticks left on the clock.
Well, Steve, it's a good run they're having now, but they just waited too long to have it.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And now we send you down to Doris Burke courtside, who's with our Jordan player of the game. Doris?
Well, Goran, congratulations on the win.